Analysis of Italian companies has shown some clear trends. I'm Yvette Essen for AM Best TV, and I'm joined by Carlos Wong-Fupuy, Senior Director, to talk about findings of a report based on AM Best methodology using the building block approach. Can you describe to me and tell me in some detail the basis of the analysis for this report?
The intention of the report is to provide an illustration of the application of our building block approach, our ratings methodology, to a fictitious company based on public data for the whole industry, for the whole insurance market in Italy. So what we have is four main building blocks: balance sheet strength, operating performance, business profile, and enterprise risk management, ERM. So using public data, we illustrate this assessment on each of these building blocks. But one of the things that we have to highlight is that this is actually not a rating on the market. It's not a sovereign risk rating, because all ratings that we assign are based on an interactive relationship with top management, and they are subject to a rating committee decision, which hasn't been the case here.
So we've created, for the purposes of this report, this fictitious company, Italy Insurance SPA. What are the factors that have been contributing to, say, balance sheet strength?
So balance sheet strength is the starting building block, where we have a baseline assessment. We have two stages in this assessment. First of all, a quantitative assessment based on the BCAR, our capital adequacy ratio, and a second one where we incorporate some other soft elements which can be captured within the BCAR. So in the case of Italy, we have run this exercise. Some important issues that we have found are related to the concentration on investments. Investment risk is something very, very important because of the predominance of the life market. Investments in government bonds, and the volatility that this may have on the balance sheet position is as well an important factor. But at the same time, it is a balance sheet which is relatively large compared to competitors, that gives some stability. It's a market which enjoys financial flexibility. It's open to foreign investors, and with limited exposure to financial pressures from financial flexibility restrictions and the concentration issues that I had mentioned earlier.
Can we talk a little bit about the business profile assessment that we conducted on Italy Insurance SPA? What were some of the findings there?
In the case of business profile, things that we look at, again, is how important the market position of a particular company is, how well diversified distribution channels and lines of business are. In the case of this fictitious company, again, we have some issues related to concentration. Life is a very important business. Penetration of non-life business is relatively low compared to other European markets. And again, it's highly concentrated on motor business. So that gives some restrictions to this market. Having said that, the size, the fact that Italy is one of the leading markets within the region is an important offsetting element that we have to incorporate into the assessment.
A copy of AM Best report combining AM Best building block approach with analysis of the insurance market in Italy can be found on ambest.com. For AM Best TV, I'm Yvette Essen.